Hi, I told you I'll be back. Okay. I was thinking about when my girls were young, middle schoolish, and how I used to felt as if I had to get them prepared to be street smart. And I would always be like, because I was so passionate about it, I would always get up in the space and I'm like bouncing around, moving around the room, like I commanded the whole room. And they're sitting there watching me be all over the place and throwing these words and these phrases and all that stuff and just coming nonstop because I wanted to say something and it stick. And I want them to like walk away or be to themselves and then they like really give it some thought to where it was going to be like beneficial to them. But I found myself being in that space doing that a lot. And I was just so passionate about it to where it might have looked like I was up there preaching and I'm like, and just coming at them. But it was because I was so passionate about it and I felt as if they needed it. They needed to know these things. But the thing about it is that it's like now and where I'm at right now, it's like a lot of things I know that I should be doing. And it's like, imagine all these things just like all up here at one time. Just like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you need to do it. And it's just there. And it's there. The thing that I find that I know for a fact works is the different things like the nootropics, the monatomic, monatomic goal, the things like, I think when I first heard about it, it was called Oramus, and that's how I started like researching it. But it is a thing, and it's so many on the market, so many like on the market. And you know how some people might have to go and do the what is it called? Adderall or those type of things like that. What it does is it helps the balance the brain to where you're able to get focused. So I'm saying this to say that just like how I was coming at mine, and it was like, okay, and I was just thinking back to them, how they might have perceived it. Like, I know I need to do this, I know I need to do that, but it's just a matter of how to execute it, how to move about doing it. And so that's what made me think about that when I was thinking about how those types of things, like the monatomic goal, or even the supermind that I hear all over the what is it, media, and I do intend to try. I do intend to try. the Supermind mushroom coffee. But yeah, those things do work. I've tried them. I've tried the monatomic gold. It works. And so, like I said, I have been in a space to where it's like a lot on the plate and then having to try to figure it out, how to move about doing it. And then I was talking to one of my daughters about this, like years back, how had been in a space to where, you know how it's okay. Say for instance, it's a pile of clothes right there on the floor, and you just keep walking by it. You know where they go. You know where to what to do with those clothes. They shouldn't be there. And so it was like not having the energy or just that focus on going to pick up the clothes, washing them, putting them away, drying them, put them away. That process. It wasn't connecting, like it wasn't connecting. But it ended up that I did have a vitamin D deficiency. But it felt like it was, I don't know, it was draining, whatever it was. But after I got that, and then it went on to, I got it figured out. But the thing of it is that sometimes there is like things that could aid, like in getting you even to make these, like this 1-step, 2-step, 3-step, to complete something. And so I do know that the things like that work. But yeah, that's what made me think about that, because yeah. And about how back then I might have like been shooting a lot of information to them. But, and then on the things that they should be getting done, should be doing, and that stuff like that. And just like now, I got things on the plate. And I got to get me some matcha and some Supermind coffee. Mushroom coffee. But yeah. But they do work. And those things can aid to help you get some things done. But yeah, I'll be